Hello everyone and welcome to a very special video. Today we're going to be talking about ALS, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, also referred to as MND, motor neuron disorder. Now I'm not going to be reading this entire Wikipedia page here, but if you want to learn more about the disease and if you're someone who has who understands a lot of stuff by reading and who can really comprehend stuff that way, then giving a glance over this Wikipedia page is a great resource. Wikipedia is often known as not the greatest place to find information, but honestly, this information is definitely serviceable, and the best part about it is that it's super easy. So if you just Google ALS, ignore the first few results, which are all about the Ice Bucket Challenge, which I'm going to be talking about in the second half of this video, you can go to this page and read a little bit about the condition. It is something that I really won't be able to adequately put to words and describe to you what it is, because I'm really not the source of information on this. My understanding of this came through not just reading this page here, which I honestly didn't read the entire thing because for me, learning this way is a little bit more difficult. For me, the best way to learn and what really changed my perspective on this, what really educated me, was going to YouTube. I mean, we're on YouTube right now, and as you can see, there's a few videos here that I've watched, although I have watched a lot more. It's just that these are the ones that have that I've actually literally just clicked on. Go to YouTube. You're on it right now. You can type up in the search bar above ALS documentary. Now, the reason I type documentary is not because I necessarily want to see documentaries. It's just that if you just type ALS, every single result is about the Ice Bucket Challenge, which is a big shame. And why my video, at least for the first half, will mostly focus on ALS, how to learn about it, because again, learning about it for me, I'm really not going to be the best source on this. I'm going to show you guys where you can learn about it yourself, reading online, going to the Wikipedia page. You can learn about the actual condition. You can learn about You can learn about the funding that goes there. You can learn about what kind of things are done in the research. So if you want to read about that, do that. Or if you want to see videos about it, if that's the way you learn, and honestly, a lot of people, including myself, learn much better through videos, then you can just go up search bar above and ALS documentary. You find a lot of cool videos. The ones that I actually do have watched here are ones that I personally would recommend, although I am certain that all the other ones that are on here are actually pretty good. I mean, this one's like an hour and a half long, maybe a bit too long. This one right here is pretty good. It's 4 minutes, 5 seconds. That's really short. Click on that. It's going to be a much better ALS video. You're going to really be able to learn a lot more about the condition than you will if you watch an Ice Bucket Challenge, or even if you watch this video. But I'm trying to point you guys in the right direction where you can go to actually learn about ALS and what it is. Now, if you guys watch the video and you decide that, hey, you know what, donating money is something that I'd love to do. I mean, it's a great cause and you want to donate money. The one thing I will say is before you donate the money, do go to the Wikipedia page and scroll yourself all the way down to the bottom. Is the bottom? Where is it? It's around here somewhere. I probably should have done that. Oh, yes, okay. Go to the Ice Bucket Challenge section, and then read this criticism section. So yeah, ALS, go to the Ice Bucket Challenge section, which is at the bottom, and then read this criticism section. You know, maybe some of this are reasons that you might feel, personally about. This pretty much boiled down to ALS research is in large part stem cell research, and there is some animal testing going on, as a lot of medical research does. So if that's something that affects you personally, maybe you can think about donating to alternate sources, even some that still will contribute to ALS and helping research it, but just in different ways. Read over this, and then you can choose to do your own sort of extended research after that as to where you feel you want to put money. So I would say that before you do donate your own money, make sure you're educated about what's going on, because it's never just a good idea to donate your money if you don't really know where it's going to go. The one thing that did ring true for me on here was the waste of water, which I'm going to be talking about a little bit when we go to the ice bucket section of this video. So, criticisms aside, and you've decided to donate just like I have, you can go to alsa.org if you're in America, or choose to donate to, I guess, the American branch of this association. don't really know for sure. And again, money management is something that you might also want to look into if you're worried about how these organizations manage their money and where all of that goes. That is something that I might suggest you look into if you are interested in knowing where all that stuff goes. Could be very important for you. It isn't something that I looked into, but if you are wondering about that, and I have heard some people who have done in some Ice Bucket Challenge videos that have brought that up, so maybe there is something to look into there, but honestly it's something I'm not sure of. But if you are interested, I would say look that up before you donate. So if you want to donate to the ALSA, which is, I mean, the one you would if you are American, go to alsa.org and click this nice red button right here, donate. It'll bring you to this, and there you go. It's that easy. If you're Canadian, like myself, you can go to als.ca. There you go. It's a pretty easy website. English or French. We're going to go with English. Big red donate button. Very similar. Now, you see these things that have popped up. I'm just going to click the button, and you want to do you can set up like a monthly donation, or you can read a page about the Ice Bucket Challenge. But if you just want to do a general donation, again, one time, there you go. We've done that. Now the next step is if you are in the UK, mndaassociation.org. Now the great thing in the UK is that you can text ICED 55 and then an amount, so like £5 to 770, and that will apparently be a donation. I don't really know how that works, but that is super cool. So if you choose to donate in that way, that's very easy. You can also click on this big Donate Now button, which will eventually, if it chooses to load, redirect you to a page where you can actually donate money. Very similar to the page we were on when we were on the ALSA website, but for whatever reason, it's just choosing absolutely not to load that, which is, I mean, more of a puzzle than anything, to be honest. Oh, okay, well, there you go. We've now found out that it doesn't want to load that, but believe me, that should work. I guess that might be why people have been having issues. And actually, I'm not actually going to stop there, because if you are in the UK, and the people on Twitter that I've heard that have had troubles with donating are people in the UK. So if this isn't a thing, I do know that the big secret is, I think if you go to Just Giving, Google that, and then from that, so like a website, you can go there and then find out more information about how to donate. But honestly, this Donate Now button should work. Oh, there you go. It's worked. Make a one-off donation. That is what we want to do. And there you go. Fill out this form. It might take a few tries. I guess there are some issues. I'm sure this website is being, flooded or having a lot more traffic than it usually does. If you're in Australia, there you go. You can go to mndaust.asn.au and click on this donate button. If you do, it's going to bring you somewhere very nice. Where will the money go? Oh, wow, it actually tells you all of that stuff. Now, yes, donate to. Okay, great. Online donations, donate now. All right, and there you go. We've now arrived at the page. So again, that was donate, and then you click donate now. So that is how you do it. And if you live anywhere else in the world, you can go to this page right here, International Alliance of ALS/MND Association, and then you can click on directory if you want to find out if you want to find out the places, the website to go for your specific region. Let me see right here, the Netherlands, but you can go by country, and let's say you live in Finland. Well, we can apply that, and eventually, as my internet seems to be going to a crawl right now for whatever reason, you can click on this website, and that will bring you to this one. And again, I'm sure that if you could read this, figuring out how to donate would be relatively easy. Maybe it's not. I know that the ones that I've seen before, Netherlands and Belgium, were also very easy. So there you go. That's how you do it, no matter where you are in the world. Also, you could probably just click this donate button, and I'm sure that would fund research or go somewhere. Maybe there's a way to read up on this website as well about where that money is going. So now, after all of this, after me telling you how to find out more about ALS and how to donate if you so choose, now on to the Ice Bucket Challenge section of the video. And oh my goodness, what an adventure I had to go on to do this Ice Bucket Challenge. I at first decided that I was going to go out on a big adventure. I was going to go out and go find a source of renewable water source to be able to do this, because honestly I didn't really want to waste too much water. I figured the best idea would be not to waste any water, so I wanted to go find a sustainable source, not renewable but sustainable source of water. And the idea that I came up with was going to the Ottawa River and going there, going on a nice adventure all the way there, filling up a bucket full of water and ice and dumping it on my head there. The only problem is once I got there, or once I kind of got near, I realized that the water was absolutely disgusting. And honestly, I don't want there to be a video of me dumping disgusting water on my head that is available there. It seriously looked like it looked real bad. So I decided that the adventure was not worth it, and that I would just dump clean water, unfortunately. Well, fortunately for me, unfortunately for the world, maybe, dump clean water on my head instead. Now, I was challenged by 830 to Awesome, also known as Vaze, to do this challenge. Also, I was challenged by my friend Edward in real life to do this challenge. And one of the things is that I will not be challenging anyone to do the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. And the reason for that is that I feel like at this point, the Ice Bucket Challenge has reached critical mass. Everyone's heard about the Ice Bucket Challenge, but people haven't heard enough about really what ALS is, and people haven't heard enough about how to actually donate and how easy it is. So if you're watching this and you want to donate, go ahead. You've seen how. If you want to tell people how to find out more about ALS, you want to do that, definitely go ahead. Tell people about really what ALS is. Show people the videos. When you go look on YouTube, like some videos, find out about ALS yourself. Show people those videos and really educate people. That's my challenge to you. Don't dump water on your head. Everyone's already seen that. There's almost no one new that you're going to reach by telling about the Ice Bucket Challenge. So, yeah. Go tell people about actual ALS. Go tell people about how to donate. That's the information that I want you guys, anyone who watches this, to spread that kind of information instead. Everyone's heard about the Ice Bucket Challenge, but if ever you hear anyone mention it, or you just want to mention it to people out of the blue, go tell them about the other stuff, the stuff that's probably more important than water on your head. So, now, after this, let's go check out what I did. So the first step was going outside on my balcony and filling up the bucket with water. I didn't want to fill it up with too much water, but believe me, there was quite a bit of water in there. It's just that I didn't want to be standing on right beside the railing of my balcony, which is quite high up, and dumping something very heavy onto me. Never know. Accidents could happen, and who knows? Just wanted to avoid that being a possibility, so there you go. But it ended up being pretty darn heavy. In the end, got a big old bag of ice at the convenience store, poured that in there. It was very cold water. Now, one of the things you might know is that I'm filming this section, and when I show all the other clips as well, with a crappy camera. It's my iPhone camera, and as it turns out, the iPhone camera isn't very good when dealing with contrasts in light. I was shaded, and when you are going to see the sky in the background, it looks like I am some kind of ethereal being from the heavens, and my goodness, it's crazy. Camera sucks. Unfortunately, I'm not dumping water on my head twice here. The actual dump, it looks all right, but it is really blown out, and it's just real sad that the iPhone camera just couldn't handle the contrast between shaded me and the bright-ass background, because my god, it'd ever ruin it. And the moment I duck or move out of the scene, it focuses back on the background properly. If only it had stayed at those levels, it would have looked much better, but it chose to blow everything out, which is very unfortunate. But hey, at this point, there's nothing I can do about it. Oh lord, this is a big old bucket. It's quite heavy, so I probably won't be leaping it way above my head. This will probably be splashing it on my own face, and then it'll just kind of go all over my body at that point. So 1, 2, and that was fun. So thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope that ice bucket was worth it. And I hope you guys have learned a little bit about how to actually donate and how to actually find out more about ALS. It's pretty awesome. It was a really cool bucket. I'll say that much. I did have a lot of fun doing it. I even had fun on my adventure that ended up with me just walking around, going to the river, realizing it was gross and not doing anything about it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I don't think there's going to be many like it that I'm going to be making in the future. And as always, I will see you guys next time.